This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Stephen Hauschka now about set to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Detroit! All right, here we go. Blue 90! Blue 90!
A first down throw from Mayfield. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
On the return, here's a dangerous Cordero Patterson. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Wide, 675. Coming, double up. 555. Color.
On 1st and 10, Locke.
They're running it.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time.
All right, now, look at
seems the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. They'll pass up a 5-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Check. Crunch.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. He can run for it, and he will. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Lucky 56. Check.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Geis with the carry on 2nd down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Darius Geis, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Packers add on to their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Elliott now to kick this one away. Now it's Patterson. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. Being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
We're rolling. Go ahead. Kill.
On 2nd and 10, Locke. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Right, 622. Right, 674.
Back to throw. Love. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Kill. Leopard. Mike 27. Gun.
And the drive begins with a run by Geis. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Running right through him. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
Mike 27. Back 99 Philly, here we go.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
Gun. Over.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield forced out to his left. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Gun.
Check. 53's Mike. Check.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he comes back with one complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56.
Mayfield on 1st down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll hand it down to Geis. And he's got room. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 17, and it'll give them a first down.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another 1st and goal.
4 down, 4 down.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green.
Geis, they'll try to run it. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Gun, 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 gun.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Nigel Brown.
All right, now, look at 56.
Coming hard from that
56.
linebacker spot. He drops him for
now,
a loss of 11.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun, 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 gun.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox. He's the one to get him this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
Gun.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Hopkins, 57 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Yeah, get a little closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun, 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 gun.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
They start on the ground with Geis, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Getting the sense Charles are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. But they've got a 3rd and inches coming up, trying to keep the chains moving.
Detroit! Detroit!
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
They'll try and get it with Geis. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. There he goes left side. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Darius Geis, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Elliott now to kick this one away. Now it's Patterson. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Luck now to throw.
Check.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Armstrong. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first down throw. Luck. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Check, 55 to Mike.
Here's Luck now on 2nd down. And he's going to go down again.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Mike 55.
3rd and long, it's Luck. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Kill.
On 1st down, this is Geis. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Detroit!
Cloud. Hey, get him.
Over!
Motion, bump.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Buttress this side. We got three.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. No. Check. Patriot. Gun.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Packers add on to their lead.
Although it's more commonplace now than at any other time in the NFL, it's still tough to think about throwing a rookie quarterback right into the fire week 1. But guess what? He handled the fire awfully well and threw his first touchdown pass.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Hey, you gun.
You got to get the point. Get on the point right here.
Collar.
From the 50, it's Luck. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off at the 16. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
And out now come the Eagles. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Wide, 622.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
3 down.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Going deep for Hopkins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Open man right side is Shark. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Gun! Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
First down, Mayfield. He'll check it down to Geis. And he'll go down at the 28. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. I'm not ready. Motion.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it. They want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a while. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
I got 11.
Leopard! Gun! Detroit!
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Eagles defense able to hold. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Hey, guys, check me out.
Reggie.
2nd and 10, Luck again. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Going deep for Hopkins. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hey. 11. To your right.
He's mine. Mike 55. Hey, eat.
1, 6, 3, 7. Hold on.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
11Z.
Mike 55. Right there.
12. Go ahead.
Big stop, D. Big stop.
Luck on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
Tempo. 11Z.
3 down.
Go ahead.
Motion!
From the red zone now, Locke. And now here is another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
Gun! Watch him now, Barney!
Tight dog!
Leopard!
Motion!
Gun! Watch him now, Barney!
Final play of the half, Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this one is incomplete. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Now it's Patterson. Oh, and now he pulls him over. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this
you're
is
going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
12.
Check right. Watch 55.
Watch the 37.
Watch the screen.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Raekwon McMillan in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
24's on the move.
Throwing on 3rd down. Luck. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner. And I don't think, with 3 scores down in the third quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Oh, a nice spin. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen,
Now let's go.
let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, he's got a couple more downs to play with.
Leopard! Gun!
Watch the ship.
On 2nd down, Mayfield again. He's got Smith here. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Only 3 yards on the catch.
All right,
It's
now,
3rd
lucky
down.
56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Leopard!
Frank Clark in there to get him for a loss of 9. line, and that'll lead to
Watch
fourth
you now,
down.
Barney. Barney.
Quick, quick.
Over.
Ship.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield eluding the pressure right. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Strong right. 3 down.
On 1st and 10, Locke. It's caught outright by Graham. Gets past him to the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
How about that little piece of athleticism? Not only the catch, how about the move?
That's not a third down back out there either. That's a tight end making that move. They'll give it to Mixon. And now running right through him. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Mike 55.
They get it to him from the left. And bowls him over. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
Hey, easy.
Now Luck on 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on,
here we go.
in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's the 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Gun!
Mayfield now on 2nd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Check 24. Mike 27.
On the handoff, it's Geis. Room here to run. Room to run inside the 40. And now running right through it. And finally taken down at the 15. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
I got you, boy. Check. Shut down. Motion. Check.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's Geis. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Glover Quinn there on the stop.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Yes.
Leopard!
Mike 55. Check 55. Mike.
Pitts receives the pitch. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Over, 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 over.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Set. 319. 319.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27.
Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
Check, check, check.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield being chased out left. Escapes the sack. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Well, there's a bunch of pressure that time on 3rd down. They nearly got him. Probably should have gotten him, but he's able to escape the pocket. But unfortunately, by then, that play had already broken down.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This to make it a 3-score game late. And the kick by Elliott is good. And that will make this now a 19-point advantage. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 70 yards.
Let's go.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run for it with Yeldon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. He'll get it up the middle. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action, throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Robbie Anderson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles get a score closer. And that touchdown drive happened very, very quickly. You knew that they had the quick strike ability. They showed it.
And for a defense that understands that, it still drives them crazy when it actually happens to them. Fast and furious, there came the points.
Hauschka with the extra point. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They've been pretty anemic on this side of the football in the second half, just 3 points. And you just saw the touchdown go the other way. So it's a 2-score game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming. And I sense that everyone in the stadium knows they need to keep it on the ground. So if you're going to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting out to the perimeter. Those might be open for him.
Guys. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
To my eyes, deceive.
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason.